What up, it's your boy Dumas, and I am back with another video. I saw a social media post, I think it was on Twitter or something like that, where there was this artist talking about how they don't like making content. And I think most people don't like making content. I don't like making content. I don't want to be making this video right now. But I think that a lot of people get caught up with the whole making content thing because they're thinking of it the wrong way. I think when you think of it as making content, then there's like this extra pressure of, I don't know, doing something, or like you feel like maybe you have to dance, or you feel like you have to be funny or something like that. But what I realized was, when you think about making content, you don't have to think about it like making content, right? You should think of it as, I'm telling my story. And that should be much easier to do than whatever stereotypical idea you have of making content. And I think that's because if you're an artist or a creative in general, then you're trying to express something. You're trying to tell people your story. So it should be pretty easy for you to tell your story. Tell us where you came from. Tell us what motivates you to make whatever it is that you make. You know, if you're an artist and you draw or something like that, there's something that motivates you to draw. There's something that motivates you to express yourself. So tell us about that. Tell us what that is. In this video, I'm not going to go in too deep into my story, but I do want to try to do things along the way that will give you guys my story, and I'll tell you my story through the things that I present. And I think that's what it's really all about. It's not about like literally just saying, here I am, this is what I am. I mean, you do have to do that, but it's more so about like, whatever you do, it should be expressing your story along the way, right? So if you're from a certain neighborhood and that's a big part of who you are, pull up in that neighborhood. Tell us about that neighborhood. Tell us what's special about it. Give us the behind the scenes. And that doesn't have to be necessarily what motivates you. There are a lot of ways to express your story that will get the point across without having to make quote unquote content. It's about the clothes you wear. It's about the videos you shoot. Why did you choose to shoot that video? Why did you want that imagery in that video of that song that you made? Because that's going to tell your story. That's going to tell the audience something about you that they want to know. And that's the one unique thing that I think everybody has nowadays, is the ability to tell their story. Their one unique story that only you have, right? So not everybody has lived your life. And even if somebody has lived a life similar to your life, they haven't lived the exact same life that you have. So you are the only one that can tell that particular story. And that's what people want to hear. That's what separates one person from another. That's what separates one artist from another. And that's why people are going to stop and say, I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this music. I'm interested in this content. I'm interested in this art. It's always going to be the story behind it. That's what captivates people. That's what grabs people. And I think more and more with all this technology, all this AI, everything that's coming out now, the thing that's going to be left, the thing that's going to remain is story, real, genuine human connection. Because pretty soon everything is going to be automated. Everything is going to be, they're going to be able to copy everything, but they're not going to be able to copy individual people's lives and story. Like, that's still going to be something real. That's still going to be something that people are going to want. So that's what I'm going to focus on through everything that I do, is try to continue to tell you guys my story. So for me personally, the short version of my story is, I got out of the military and I moved to Atlanta to pursue music, because that's something that I have been doing since I was in middle school. And since then, I've worked with a lot of independent artists. I've worked at some of the biggest studios in the city. I've done a lot, but I still want to reach up to that next level. I still want to, be a household name and work with the biggest artists in the world. So that's where I'm at in my story right now. That's why I'm presenting this. That's why I'm letting you guys know who I am and what I'm all about right now, so that I can share this part of my journey and this part of my story with you and go up to that next level. And that's what I plan to continue to do through all the stuff that I'm putting out, all the videos that I'm putting out, all the projects that I put out. You know, when I link up with an artist in the studio, it's to continue to present that story along the way. So if you got some value from this, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below and let me know, what is your story? Who are you? Let's connect. Let's build a community. If you want somebody to lock in with you, if you're building your YouTube or you're about to put out a project or something like that and you're looking for somebody to lock in with, let's connect. Let's build a community. My name is Dumas. I make beats, and if you want to work, hit me up.